Technological space aliens once inhabited our solar system, according to what a professor claims. And most of these images I have here are Mars images. As you can see, the Sidonia pyramids where the face was found. This is the pillar on the moon of Mars, Phobos. And Neil Armstrong did ask us at that time, decades ago, we should ask ourselves, who put that pillar, you can see how straight and tall it is, who put that pillar on the Mars Phobos, the moon of Mars, and why and when? So that's just proof, again, to you. Now, a prior indigenous technological species might have arisen on ancient Earth or another body, such as a pre-greenhouse Venus or a wet Mars. We know from the Emerald tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean, Mars had long ago had a similar environment to what our Earth has today, but something happened. Now, that's the focus of a paper by Penn State University, Dr. Jason T. Wright, an associate professor in astronomy and astrophysics, and published recently in ARXIV. Prior indigenous technological species is based on Wright's idea that an ancient species inhabited Earth and possibly one or more other planets of our solar system billions of years ago. Those species may have come from outside the solar system, but he also addresses the possibility that they originated on Earth, so where are they now? And if they're gone, where's the evidence that they were here? The question is not how long the past we might be able to detect the fossil remains of the species. We don't know how to measure intelligence reliably from fossils of bones, but to detect unambiguous technosignatures. Wright rightly points out that fossils, tools, living shelter, and other conventional artifacts might not have survived from billions of years ago. Biodegeneration, erosion, plate tectonics, and other forces could have reduced them to dust, of course, and if they did survive, they're buried far deeper beneath the surface than humans have so far explored. And if they didn't, we need to look for new forms of evidence where and how this ancient indigenous species lived. Not to mention when. It was obviously prior to the Cambrian explosion 551 million years ago, when animal life appeared on Earth, but how long before? Did a massive event ignite the Cambrian explosion? And if so, did it also extinguish any prior species and deeply buried the evidence of their existence? Wright also speculates that this potentially intelligent species may have lived under the surface of the Earth, and if so, some new forms of subsurface radar will be needed to penetrate deep enough to find them. And then again, the technology may already exist, but is pointing in the wrong direction. Wright suggests that Mars and Venus are also candidates for ancient species that were wiped out, possibly by the loss of water on Mars or severe climate change on Venus. He proposed using the space tools on Earth to look for unnatural isotope ratios, synthetic elements, or evidence of mining. Such discoveries might occur using the tools of the burgeoning field of the archaeology of space, which includes searching for, finding, and interpreting human artifacts in space. If these ancient species existed on Mars, Venus, or one of the moons of Saturn or Jupiter, it may take putting humans or robots on their surface to dig deep enough to find ancient technosignatures. But first we need to do the same thing on Earth and find evidence of prior indigenous technological species, where they originated from and why they left, or what ended their existence here on Earth. Who needs space travel when you could dig for aliens? And this is by Paul Seaburn, Mysterious Universe on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.